CBC's Jeff Semple is on the story live from London. So what do you know about this attack, Jeff?
Well, so Hannah, occasionally we hear about an organization's Twitter account being hacked, but this attack brought down an entire French TV network, TV Monde, which boasts a huge international audience, broadcast in more than 200 countries, including Canada. But for 3 hours overnight, the network's 11 channels went black, along with its website, Facebook, and Twitter pages. Now, the hackers responsible claimed allegiance to ISIS, calling themselves the Cyber Caliphate. They replaced TV Monde's social media profile with a photo of a masked Islamist militant, and the hackers then posted documents which they claimed were ID cards belonging to family members of French soldiers who are involved in the fight against ISIS. Of course, France is part of that U.S.-led coalition carrying out airstrikes in Syria and Iraq. An attack on this scale would certainly suggest a high level of sophistication, though some experts have doubted whether ISIS was directly involved here. The messages, which were written in Arabic, contain plenty of spelling and grammar mistakes. But the head of the French TV network targeted here says whoever carried out the attack, they must have had weeks to prepare. Have a listen.
It's been a very powerful cyber attack because we have very strong firewalls and that had been checked very recently and were said to be very safe. So obviously it's a very knowledgeable and powerful cyber attack.
And Jeff, how is the French government responding?
Well, the French culture minister has called for an emergency meeting with the heads of the top media organizations in that country to assess the damage and to assess any further vulnerability. The French prime minister called the attack an unacceptable insult to the freedom and expression in that country. France had already increased its anti-hacking measures to protect against cyber attacks like this following the attack earlier this year on the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo. In fact, these hackers made specific reference to the Charlie Hebdo attack, saying that both were the result of the French government's war against ISIS. Now, TV Monde has regained control of its website. It is back and running and seems to be working normally, as well as its social media accounts. But its TV broadcasts will likely take hours, if not days, to return to normal.